You got your nails done, hair done, everything done. You fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? I'm fancy. Yes, I'm fancy. Okay, so I'm home in DC, guys, for a couple days, and my dog is in the background making some noise. So I'm gonna show you. His name is Louis. He's a lab. He's so cute. I love him. Say hi to Louis. Louis, say hi. Say hi, Louis. That's you. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, guys. Okay, that's my doggy. So I wanted to talk to you guys about I bought these two books and they were both sort of on accident. So the first book is this book called I Can Make You Thin. But I actually thought when I purchased it that it said I Can Make You Think. I thought he was in front of the K. So this guy, his name is Paul McKenna. He is famous. He's like, they call him the Dr. Phil of the UK. And he sold 3 million plus books. Now, this book is called Made to Crave. It's by a lady named Lysa Terkeurst. And this is a book about weight loss, but it's about her weight loss journey getting closer to God. Like the subtitle is Satisfying Your Deepest Desire with God, Not Food. So they're very different, of course. This book is more of a general, secular, it has nothing to do with the Lord book about losing weight. Louis making noise in the back. And this book is specifically about losing weight while becoming closer to God. And I don't know how to. You guys know. If you don't know, I'm in the process of losing weight, and I've actually already lost 15. That was before I read both of these books. I like them both. They're very different, but in some ways they're similar. So this book, there are 4 main steps that Dr. McKenna sums up in order for you to lose weight. And it's not the common steps that you normally hear. So let's see. I always have to find it. I'm sorry, guys. So his 4 steps are: eat whenever you're hungry. Listen to your body, because if you don't eat when your body's hungry, your body goes into a survival mode and it will actually store fat instead of burn fat. So you want to eat when you're hungry. Listen to your body, listen to your stomach, and don't emotional eat. Because when you eat emotionally, when you're emotional and you eat, you're not really hungry. So you're overeating. Then step 2 is eat what you want and not what you think you should. So if I'm craving some chips really bad, some Lay's chips, which I don't really crave Lay's chips, but if I were, he says eat what you want and not what you should, because his thing is that dieting does not work, because most people who diet, they keep off the weight for a little bit and then after that they gain that weight back plus more, because dieting doesn't work. This is a lifestyle. So you want to eat what you want, but eat when you're hungry, right? And then 3 is consciously eat. So instead of watching the TV or, doing other things, focus on your food. I sound like a doctor, right? Smell your food, enjoy every mouthful, close your eyes, take deep breaths, right? And then the last step is stop when you're full. So if you consciously eat, if you eat slow, if you eat what you want to eat, you will end up eating less and you will stop when you're full. And I actually am learning that this actually works. And when I what was I about to say? I end up eating less. Like when you're conscious and you eat slower, you actually eat less, but you get hungry more often. But that's because your body knows that it's going to be fed when you're hungry. So instead of going into survival mode and storing up all of your fat, all of your fat, instead of storing it up, it'll burn it and it'll help you. And actually, depending on if you're not eating right, your body can eat away at your muscle. And I need muscle. I don't even have that much muscle, but I need it. Okay, so I talked about that book, and he has in the back, I took mine out, but he has a little card with the 4 steps so you can memorize it. And he also has a hypnosis CD. I haven't listened to it yet, but you're supposed to listen to the CD while you're relaxing or while you're asleep, and it's supposed to ingrain the messages in your head so that you will remember, so that you'll eat when you eat what you want, stop when you feel full, make you feel beautiful, things like that. This book is specifically about this lady, Miss Lysa. Her journey is called Made to Crave. Her journey getting closer to God and losing weight. She could not stand to exercise in the beginning. She couldn't stand it, but her husband loves to exercise. And I think she said that she started this journey when she was 167 pounds. She was saying to some people, that is astounding. Like, you're 176 pounds? And for other people, it's a dream weight. Now, I'm not even going to tell you how much I weigh. I love myself. I'm not even going to tell you. But, she's in this book. She uses scriptures. I like this book because she does personal reflections. This book teaches you, after each chapter, he gives you thoughts. He gives you exercises to do. Like, he wants you to press your thumb to your middle finger and to think about, when you felt beautiful, when you felt calm, and your mind is supposed to trigger that to like your favorite food or something like that. The technique is supposed to like get you to eat how you feel when you're slim or something like that. So anyway, this lady, Made to Crave, her whole point behind the whole thing is that we as humans were made by God to crave not food, but to crave a relationship with the Lord, right? We were made to have a relationship with him and to love him and to praise him. Unfortunately, a lot of folks, and maybe including myself, we have actually prioritized, we put food before a whole lot of stuff, before God. And there's a statistic that we schedule our lives around food more than anything else. If you think about it, whenever you go on a trip, you always think about the places you want to eat or you're going to eat, or you always think about, before you actually go to a restaurant, what you have a taste for, right? What you have a craving for. And she's explaining that it is dangerous to put, anyway, I don't know how to say it, she ended up sacrificing, unhealthy choices for healthy choices because she wanted to get closer to God. But it's because like her sense of sacrificing and giving up things that she liked for herself, sacrificing herself, showed the Lord that she actually really, that she loves him. And I keep forgetting, it's so hard to explain it, like what it is, but it's hard to actually explain it. What was I gonna say? She would give up things because also our bodies are our temples, and we are to glorify the Lord by keeping our bodies holy. That doesn't only apply to sex, that doesn't only apply to how we dress, it also applies to how we eat. Now, finally I'm getting to the meat, the similarities between these two books is, let's see, what do they both say about losing weight? That's really what you want, right? Okay, so they both say to stay away from the scale. Give yourself a break. Don't weigh yourself every day, and don't define yourself by the numbers, because a lot of people, big, skinny, whatever, they get caught up in getting on the scale, and they get on the scale every single day. And the thing about it, both of them mention that there are certain things that happen in your body and throughout the day that cause you to gain weight. It could be too much salt intake, or it could be like your water weight shifting or something like that. So please don't weigh yourself every day. Give yourself like a week in between, 2 weeks, something like that. They also both say make peace with your body image, or make peace with who you are right now, because your body reacts to how you treat it. Like how you treat anybody, that's how they will react to you. If you treat them with love, they will love you. If you treat them with spite, they will spite you. If you have a grudge, they're not going to want to talk to you. So that's the thing. Make sure you accept who you are now, accept your body, and once you do that, once you start loving yourself, then your body will respond to you. And it sounds weird, but it's true. Mm. And then they said, accept yourself, love yourself, don't beat yourself up. Just because you tried to lose weight and you couldn't, or you put it back on, don't beat yourself up. Everybody has the capacity to be thin. Everybody has capacity to lose weight. It is possible. It is easier than we think it is. And the last thing is, they both say no emotional eating. With Miss Lysa, when she instead of filling her emotional void with the Lord, instead of looking to the Lord for the filling of her emotions, she ended up using food. This guy just says, do something else. Like if you feel sad and you about to pick up a Twinkie, he says, call a friend, or get up, go out and take a little walk, or stand up and breathe in and out deeply, or the tapping or whatever that is. He has a tapping routine. Doctors have weird routines and things. So no emotional eating, love yourself, stay away from the scale. Accept yourself for who you are. Ultimately, you need to love yourself regardless. God loves you regardless of what you look like, how much you weigh. You are not a number. You are not a number. You are so much more than that. So, I wanted to tell you about my experience with the books. I tried as best as I could, but I want you should, if you're more interested in learning how to lose weight and get closer to God, you should read this book. And if you're just looking for a quick fix, quick read, I think you should just read them. But this one, I Can Make You Thin, and then Made to Crave. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you're motivated, as I am motivated to lose 50 pounds. I lost 15. So excited. So anyway, I love you guys. Let's say bye to Louie. Say bye, Lou. Louie. Come here. Come up here. Say bye-bye. Bye, guys.